Hey, what's good, YouTube? Mike here with another reaction video. Another live one, that is. Yes, that is correct. I am live. It is Christmas Eve here on planet Earth, and it's officially Christmas Eve, that is. It's 12 a.m. my time here in Eastern Standard Time Zone. So, hey, what can you do? You got to get out there. You got to say a little Merry Christmas. You got to spread some love, spread some cheer. I think joy. You're supposed to spread joy as well. And Christmas spirit. Hell yeah. So, Christmas spirit. Happy Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy everything. Good vibes. All day, all night. That's the way to do this. You know what I'm saying. So, we're going to get to something tonight. Or for me, it's tonight. I guess for you, some of you maybe down under, it is today. Maybe you just finished last minute Christmas shopping. Maybe that's you. We got, yeah, let me get this up on the phone so I don't have to lean forward to read the comments, you know? I'm trying to think ergonomics here. I have to put up this ad first. I gotta turn the volume off though because that's really annoying. Hey. Annoying. All right, good day, mate. How's it going? It's going well, David. How's it going with you? I hope you're having a good holiday season. Hope everything's not too crazy for you. It's all love, you know what I'm saying? Sean, good afternoon to you. Well, hey, how is it going, Sean? What's it like being in the middle of summer on Christmas? It's just like such a backwards concept to me because it's freezing cold here, you know? It's just, yeah, it's just so bizarre. How can you all have Christmas when it's so hot? That's just crazy. Hey, we got a few people in the house. Okay, nice to see, nice to see. We see Zane is saying hi all. Martin made it. Hey, Martin, I thought you were traveling. Nice that you made it. I'm assuming you made it to Caledonia safe and sound, or New Caledonia safe and sound. And I'm cleaning my wife's car, ready for a post-Christmas toad trip. A toad trip? What's a toad trip? Got to do it, Sean. I can't imagine it any other way. Yeah, I know. I guess that would be this, right? It's just what you're used to. But, I mean, I lived in California for 5 years, so, but even in California, like, Christmas time was like, it was, you know, it starts to get chilly. You don't really want to be outside without, you know, a bunch of layers on and stuff, even in California at that time of year. Especially in the evening. Christmas, yeah, you could get a warm day. Warm days do happen, but mostly from about Christmas time till about, yeah, the end of February, it rains a lot. And then the rest of the year is like, you know, 25 degrees and sunny, not a cloud in the sky. That's the rest of the year. But I guess your parts of Australia are pretty used to that as well. A toad trip. Yeah, what is a toad trip? Is that supposed to be a road trip? Because I'm thinking like I don't know if I can even say it, but, you know, doing the toad, licking the toad or whatever it's called. Oh, toad trip is any drive in North Queensland. Oh, I see. Road trip, LOL. Bloody kids have trashed this back seat. Oh, those bloody kids. Am I on the radio right now? I know. You know what? I've been messing with my setup for like 2 days straight, and it's got me so angry. Like, I've done so much to try to make this setup look good, and it's just a failed experiment. I went on Amazon earlier today and I ordered some proper lights, and I think I'm on. So I don't know if you have this in Australia, but here in Canada, the day after Christmas, we have this like day called Boxing Day, and on Boxing Day, we have like crazy sales on electronics, like big time electronic sales. So I might buy a DLSR. Did I say that right? I'm not sure if I said the letters in the right order. A DLSR, DSLR, DLSR. I don't remember what the order of the letters is. But I'm going to get a camera, and I'm going to upgrade the look of this damn show if it freaking kills me. You know? Because this looks terrible, and I know it. DSLR. Thank you, Dr. Cap. Fortunately, I don't have to know how to say it to buy one. Or I sort of do, I guess. I probably won't get the best deal if I don't say the letters in the right order. Okay. Enough of pleasantries. I hope you are all ready for the holidays. I know I mentioned that earlier, but a lot of you just arrived, so just want to make sure that I hope you're all having a happy time of year, and that everything's working out for you, and that you know, you're not all stressed out. And if you are stressed out, well, maybe we can de-stress you for a few minutes here. Guy Sebastian. That's what we're going to do today. Battlescars. So I'm guessing Battlescars, that's like, you know, you go through fights in your life, battles. And I'm going to try turning this light up. I don't know if that's going to help. I find it just washes me out sometimes when the more lights are on. Yeah. So, Battlescars, yeah, it makes me think of, you know, the wounds, maybe not necessarily, you know, a scar, but like the scars on our psyche and in the little ways that we carry ourselves that are from maybe inherited from rough times we had earlier in our lives or something. Is this an original song of his, or a song that maybe he made popular? Battlescars on Anzac Day performed for the home front, I'm going to guess. And I'm guessing this was done during lockdown. It's an original, says Dr. Cap. Awesome. And was this a big hit, like a radio hit with, you know, like a full band production? Because I guess what I'm about to listen to is just going to be an acoustic guitar production. Hey, did everyone notice my hat? Sorry. And I wasn't thinking, I dyed a little bit of the gray out of my beard. I should have left it gray. Damn it. Not thinking about Christmas. All right. Let's do this. with Lupe Fiasco. Okay, there's a name that I've heard but I don't know anything about. Lupe Fiasco. I gotta say, you know, so I know Guy Sebastian not as a singer, but I was, I guess it was like a couple years back. I got hooked on watching like all the world. Okay, he's a rapper. I got hooked on watching the Voice, you know, from around the world, all the highlights from around the world. So the Australia one came up a lot, and I saw him as a judge, and I thought he was a very genuine, authentic guy, just the way he came off on that show, and that his advice to the singers he was handling was always really, really good advice. And I thought he knew his shit, but I don't really know what he's about or what he can do. I did see one episode where his brother auditioned. I can't remember whose team his brother ended up going on. I forget the details now, but yeah, I do remember an episode where his brother. So I've heard his brother sing, but I have not heard him sing. I don't think. Maybe I heard him sing a duet or something on The Voice, but I can't remember now if I did. But another one that I really like is Delta from The Voice, the Australia Voice. Is Delta like a great singer too? Like, I don't know. Like, she seems like just a really good person and super pretty and like seems to know what she's talking about as well. I don't know. Is she like the real deal, or is she just like a pop throwaway? I can't tell. I'd have to do a little research on her. He won Australian Idol. She's incredible. Is that right? Well, maybe we should do a double hitter here. Because those are the only two Australian judges I remember from The Voice. Because I think on a lot of the seasons I've seen, I think, who else it was? Boy George. Is that right? Is that the right? Delta is genuinely talented. Nice. So she's not just a pretty face. I love it. I love it. She is a pretty face, so I got to give her that. Whew. Okay. First things first, let's get back to Guy Sebastian. Okay, she did a duet with John Stevens of Hallelujah. Okay. Okay. So Hallelujah has kind of been covered to death. So if you're recommending it, I would imagine you're recommending it because there's something there, right? All right. First, let's check out Guy Sebastian. And I love the song Hallelujah, by the way. Written by, obviously, Leonard Cohen, fellow Canadian. Hey, let's do it. Back to Australia, Guy Sebastian.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Music from the Home Front. It's my turn now. I'm in my home studio and I'm going to perform my biggest song to date, Battlescars, and this is dedicated to all our incredible Anzacs.
What are you dedicated to who?
Dedicated to all our incredible Anzacs.
Anzacs, is that an Aboriginal clan or something like that? Is that what Anzacs are?
Date Battlescars, and this is dedicated to all our incredible Anzacs.
I like it already.
Never let a wound ruin me, but I feel like ruins wound me. Arrow holes that never close from Cupid on a shooting spree. Feeling stupid cause I know there ain't no you and me. And when you're trying to beat the odds up and trying to beat your nods up, and you know that you should know and let it go, but the fear of the unknown, heard another lover's phone, sends you back into the zone.
Holy crap. Does he ever have a big set of lungs? Was there a breath in that whole verse? What a beautiful tone. And as far as his guitar playing at this point, all I know is he's extremely proficient. Because what he's playing isn't hard enough to tell if he's a great guitar player, but it's hard enough that you could tell he's a proficient guitar player. So we'll see if that's even his thing. I don't know if he's even known to be a guitar player, but I'm noticing that he's quite good. And he may jump up to that next level of great. Let's see.
But the fear of the unknown, heard another lover's phone, sends you back into the zone. With no Tom Hanks to bring you home, a lover, not a fighter on the front line with a poem, trying to write yourself a rifle.
So I'm going to roll back. But there's one reason that I suspect that he's a really good guitar player, even though he hasn't played anything hard yet, is that he's playing his C and D bar chords with his pinky. And yeah, that's not many people do that, and he's doing it really well, like pinkies. So anyways, it would take years to get your pinky to work that way. So he's put definitely hours into guitar. We're going to go back now and get the whole vibe. I've been speaking too much. Let's go.
Never let a wound ruin me, but I feel like ruins wound me. Arrow holes that never close from Cupid on a shooting spree. Feeling stupid cause I know there ain't no you and me. And when you're trying to beat the odds up and trying to beat your nods up, and you know that you should know and let it go, but the fear of the unknown, heard another lover's phone, sends you back into the zone. With no Tom Hanks to bring you home, a lover, not a fighter on the front line with a poem, trying to write yourself a rifle, maybe sharpen up a song to fight the tanks of you being alone. Wish I never looked, wish I never touched, wish that I could stop loving you so much, cause I'm the only one that's trying to keep us together, when all of the signs say that I should forget her. I wish you were the best I ever had, wish that the good outweighed the bad, cause it'll never be over till you tell me it's over. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle shouldn't have, but you said it. Shouldn't have happened, but you let it. Now you're down on the ground screaming.
Okay, so from verse 1, it's a lopsided relationship kind of story. So he's trying to keep the relationship together, but it's not being reciprocated from the other side. And it's been rough on him.
Never gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle shouldn't have, but you said it. Shouldn't have happened, but you let it. Now you're down on the ground screaming medic. The only thing that comes is the post-traumatic stresses. Chills, body armors and vests don't properly work. It's whining like you're full of hurt. The enemy within and all the fires from your friends. The best medicine is to let it win. I wish I couldn't feel, wish I couldn't love, wish that I could stop cause it hurts so much. And I'm the only one that's trying to keep us together, when all of the signs say that I should forget her. I wish you were the best I ever had. Wish that the good outweighed the bad, cause it'll never be over till you tell me it's over. These battle scars don't look like they're fading.
Well, that's a resonating line right there, isn't it, eh? When you can't let go, you need the other person to yeah, just the hope. When hope is that string, and you just need to lose hope. That's what it makes me think of.
Battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle, could you set me on fire? I never felt so alive, yeah. Hope the wound heals, but it never does. That's because you're at war with love. And I'm at the point of breaking, and it's impossible to shake it.
This is the ADD in me, or is that maybe, I don't know which of my brain defects is being triggered here, but one of them is.
Oh.
This. Why is he playing an A minor with those fingers? I don't know why. Why? I guess if you use like the bar chord version of that, he's just used to playing it because of sounds the same. I just don't understand why he uses those fingers. Sorry about that. I hope it doesn't take away from the beauty of this song.
And I'm at the point of breaking, and it's impossible to shake it.
Let's listen to that one more time. I just want to listen to the bridge one more time. That was actually a really good bridge. Sorry, middle eight. We call in North America we call the middle eight a bridge. Sorry, just to be clear.
Change these battles. Could you set me on fire? I never felt so alive. Yeah. Hope the wound heals, but it never does. That's because you're at war with love. And I'm at the point of breaking, and it's impossible to shake it.
Boy, I like how we threw that diminished chord in at the end there. Okay, that might be a British thing then. Maybe you guys have differentiated yourselves from the UK as well. But Yeah, I know about that because I played in a band called the Artificial Joy Club, and two of the members were in a band that was somewhat famous over in Europe and stuff before I played with them. And so they did a lot of their recording and stuff in England, so they had some of the terminology that they had brought back from England, and Middle Eight was one of them. That's that story. Yeah, I like a lot of things about this song. His voice is like really flexible. Really flexible. Like, I'm trying to think of examples, but I can't think of anybody that, any examples that like do justice, because I think he's better than the other people that he maybe shares a tone or style with. But yeah, I would put him in the R&B category. Voice wise, his musical interests are probably broader than just R&B, though, from what I'm hearing here. Yeah, I like that. Little diminished chord just to let you know that the song's over at the end here. There it is. Oh, missed it. Hey. There it is right there. That was sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And he used the I'm gonna think of two examples. There's what's the Pink Floyd song there? What the hell's that song? Yes, I Wish You Were Here. So I Wish You Were Here. So that song goes through all that chord sequence, always keeping these two fingers there. So right, it's like these consistent notes. And also in what's the Oasis song there again? Or something like that. But they also do that, keeping those two notes through all the chords. What was the chord sequence in this? I think it was. So yeah, I think he was doing E minor 7 to C add 9. So that's what you get just by keeping those notes there. So C add 9. That's just a regular old G. And then he plays a regular old D. Yeah, very cool song. And it's a really cool tool for having just like this consistent drone sound going on. And drone might not sound like a good word, but it is. There. Let me just see if I can find something now. If you don't want to do Hallelujah and prefer to see an original, do Born to Try at Global Citizen Live. If I want to see her vocal ability, either is good. No, I'll take a risk on Hallelujah here. What's her last name again? It's Delta. I'll just type in Delta. It should come up, I think. I always forget how to spell Hallelujah. Hey, come on. Hallelujah. Delta. Wait a second. Okay, are we talking about the same person here? What's Delta's last name? Delta Goodrem. Okay, yeah. Here it is with John Stevens. Okay. And this was from a recent Christmas concert. This will probably, I'll probably have to erase this out of the live stream later, but I don't think it stops us from watching it right now. Okay. All right, let's check this out, folks.
Now I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, 'cause you don't really.
Who's this guy? Did this guy used to, when this guy was younger, did he look a lot like Michael Hutchence? And my second question is, did he ever fill in for In Excess as their lead singer at any time after Michael Hutchence passed away? Because yes, I met him. I met him. He was singing for In Excess, and I opened for In Excess in Los Angeles. And he was the singer. And he looked a lot like Michael Hutchence. The only difference was he worked out more and he had big muscles and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but that was the story. I when I was met In Excess, and I told him about how I'd had the cassette for the Kick cassette stuck in my tape deck for a year and a half, and they got a good laugh out of that. Yeah. So yeah, that was the In Excess story, but he was the singer of In Excess when that story occurred. Yeah. So I didn't like have a long conversation, but it was just like, mate, hey, you know. But I saw him perform. So this is cool. All right. All right, let's check this.
Now I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, 'cause you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Now your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. Now she tied you to a kitchen chair, she broke your throat and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
This is awesome. Wow, I really like the I love the rub between them, you know, like his voice sounds kind of like everyman storyteller, and then she has this really like eloquent, elevated kind of style and sophistication to her voice. He's more like, yeah, he's more like the guy sitting next to you at the pub who happens to be an awesome singer and could tell a story like a MFer.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Now I heard there was a secret chord that David played.
Here we go.
And pleased the Lord, but you.
All right, I spoke too soon. Now here we go into second gear. This is awesome. That's a big crowd.
Now I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? And it goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah.
Damn.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Let's hear the big note one more time. They both hit a big note there.
Composing hallelujah. The minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Damn. Damn. Yeah. It's just he compared to like Guy Sebastian, who's like a very flexible voice who could go, who sounds like he could just go from here to here, or you know, he can bounce around. His voice can bounce anywhere. Yeah, he just sounded so at home in his lower range that you didn't expect him to really have that flexibility, and that because he has a really thick voice too, right? So you don't expect people with thicker voices like that to have as much flexibility. But yeah, he was obviously playing me. But I play with a Newfoundlander who we haven't played together in a while, but that's who reminds me of, this Newfoundlander. And if you don't know what a Newfoundlander, it's like an island off the coast of Canada that just became part of Canada like 70 years ago or something. And it's very high Scottish and Irish descendants there. So you get a lot of the behaviors that are reminiscent of Ireland or Scotland. And so anyways, he's just this boisterous singer who like, doesn't matter what the note is, like he just thinks the note and pushes air out, and that note comes out, and I don't know how he does it, but you never think he's going to hit the note, because it's like, no way he can hit that note, and he always does. So that's what this guy reminds me of. It's like he'll probably surprise you a lot. Just because that thickness of his voice, you don't expect to get up there. Like, that's crazy. I now adore John Stevens too, and I really admired him. When I saw them play, like I thought he did a really good job of singing all the INXS stuff, and I thought it was weird when the next thing I heard about INXS was they had that show where they ended up actually with that Canadian guy as their singer, who turned out to be a junkie or something. I don't know. He went on this tirade complaining about how I think he played his last show with INXS in, like, I don't know, somewhere in Eastern Europe or something like that. And yeah, they woke up the next morning after the show. They didn't even say goodbye to him. That was just it. They never spoke to him again or something. Okay, she has a cover of Down Under. Nice. Well, I am going to have to put that on a list of other stuff to check out, because now we're adding to the list. We got Delta, we got Guy Sebastian, John Stevens, who I definitely want to see more of now. Damn, there's so much good stuff coming out of Australia. This is a reactor's dream. It's like an endless source of great music. I love it. Okay, y'all. I have a little boy. He's not that little, but I have to go kick his butt, make him go to bed. Thank you for suggesting that song by Delta and John Stevens. That was a trip seeing that. Merry Christmas to everyone. I will stream again probably about this time tomorrow. For anyone who's around, I know you are probably busy, but for those of you who don't, have anything to do, I'll be here. Okay. Yeah, I gotta run. We'll talk more tomorrow. Love you all. Merry Christmas.